Hi everyone, so this is my review for IXAAA. First, I want to apologize. I don't know what happened to this review. I swear to you, I've done this review like about a month ago, and either I don't know, I didn't upload it. I have a lot of eyes that look kind of similar, so maybe I thought I uploaded it and I didn't. Anyways, I'm very sorry. And guys, if you're listening to me and if you've sent me your eye pictures a long time ago, if it's been more than say a week and a half and you still haven't heard back, just ask and I'll let you know and I'll double check. But yeah, anyway, I'm really sorry that I made you wait that long. Okay, so let's get to it. So this looks to me like a blue eye. It doesn't look brown because as you can see, there's a lot of different colors, and usually a true brown eye color is just that. It's a uniform brown. Here we see a bunch of different colors, so I have no doubt that this is a blue eye just overlaid with a lot of congestion. And by congestion, I mean like lymphatic fluid buildup, just toxin buildup. Because if what we're seeing in the eye is what we're seeing in the body, so all of this stuff, that's what you have to clean it out basically. Now, the obvious areas here is very severe nerve rings. So you might feel anxious all the time, nervousness. Basically, it's your nervous system not functioning properly. And again, nervous system is just, it's not separate from the rest of your body. If your body is not functioning correctly, the nervous system is not going to be functioning correctly because it's related to the adrenals and the kidneys and the detoxification again. So as you start to work out your diet, all of this will change. But for the nervous system specifically, you need to reduce your stress and you need to bring calmness into your life as well, such as meditations and all of this kind of stuff. Because your body is supposed to be alkaline, not fully alkaline, but more alkaline than acidic. And if you're in a stressful situation, like if you're living in constant stress turns the body acidic very quickly. So when, for example, when you have a sudden stress that's happening in your life that you didn't, whatever, your body can go from alkaline to acidic, and I forgot what was the timing, but in a matter of an hour it can go, if not minutes. um, so it is very important for you to reduce stress because it will help you overall with the alkalizing the body and detoxification and all of that. The area specifically that I see being kind of the most affected is your GI tract. And I say this for the same for all the videos because it's true for everybody. 90% of the people have kidney problems, adrenal problems, and a dirty GI tract. You know, so it's just what it is because 90% of people are eating the exact same diet. Sandwiches, pastas, potatoes, breads, whatever, all of the good stuff, but not good stuff, right? Um, yeah, so just start detoxing, go to one raw food meal a day, then go to two, then go to three, and see if you can go to 90% raw or even 100% raw. And then you'll start to see improvements happening. Um, but yeah, it seems like it's pretty uniformly spread out through the body. It's mostly in the GI, but it is starting to spread to the organs. So you want to be careful and start to detox that out. The organ specifically that you will feel it the most in the recovery is there's some in your brain area, not so bad. There's some around the adrenals and the kidneys. So you'll feel it probably in those the most. And as you detox, you will start to feel a lot better. Your thoughts are going to be clearer. Not while you detox, but after you finish your detox. Well, not nobody's really finished, but after you get significantly further ahead. Because in the beginning, when people start to detox, they usually feel worse because all of those toxins are leaving your body. So you just kind of be prepared for that. But yeah, I do think that you have blue eyes, and it's just overlaid with a lot of brown stuff. You can even see it like on the sides where it's like just like pretty clear. Well, this picture in the whole is kind of yellow tint, but you could see like the outside is almost like greenish, which is really blue, and the brown is kind of laying on top of that. So yeah, definitely blue. And yeah, I would suggest also doing a colon cleanse, but only do like I'll link it below, the one I'm linking always. And I purchased it myself, so in the next few days, and well, not next few days, in the next probably 2 weeks. Once I get it, I'm gonna start doing it. So I'll keep you guys up to date on how the detox is going. I think it's like 9 days total, but I'll link that below to you. But don't do the detox until you can go to have 2 bowel movements a day at least, because one bowel movement is not enough. So you want to make sure that if you're having a detox, that you are at least like your colon is functioning as it should, and not just like, one bowel movement a day, or maybe in some cases people have no bowel movements, like every single day, so they'll have one every other day or something like that. That's even worse. So you got to get to the point where you'll have at least two a day. And the way to get to that point is just basically eating stuff that's not going to get stuck, which is fruits and vegetables. The more of that you eat, the more you'll go. For your question, how long it's going to take, usually for people, it takes about 2 years once they go on a raw food diet to see the eye changes. Now, yours are not so bad, so they're not like brown. Which, again, if you guys watching this is your first video, if you have brown eyes, it doesn't mean that it's toxicity. It just means that your natural eye color is brown. And you can still have toxicity on top, you just won't be able to see it. I'm just putting it in there because I get people all the time saying, well, if you have brown eyes, does it mean that, you have more toxicity levels? Absolutely not. You can have a true brown eye color or a true blue color. Just with true blue, it's a little bit easier to see the toxicity because it's a different color. Rather than with true brown eye color, it's the toxicity is a similar shade, so you have to kind of really look up close. But that's the only thing. So, before I get any like mail. Okay, so anyways, back to the eye. I do think that it's going to take about 2 years for you to detox, maybe a little less because you're not that congested, maybe like a year and a half. I wouldn't go as little as a year, but it is a lifestyle change. So, because if, say, for example, you detox, your eye turns to blue, then you start to eat regular food again, you're going to get detoxed back. You're going to get toxic, whatever, back up, and um, your eye's going to change back. And more worse, that your body is going to get all the toxicity back that you worked so hard to get rid of. Like what you were saying in your message, honestly, it is such a worst thing to do, because it's, this is worth everything. The changes that you're making with, like, if you're going to go for the raw food, you're never going to get, I mean, I don't want to say never, but you're very, 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 very unlikely, pretty much impossible, to get any of the serious conditions that people have, like high blood pressure, cancers, all of these serious things, like having gallbladders removed, having, like different parts of their body removed because they're not functioning properly, and doctors are like, you have to get rid of it. By changing your diet now, you're not going to have to deal with that when you're older. You're not going to have to deal with skin issues. Your skin's going to stay young longer. I'm telling you, like, I am 30 now, and I'm aging in reverse because my skin was starting to get kind of like looking like, you're past 30, and now it's going younger. Like, my wrinkles are unwrinkling. My acne is not there. Like, I'm not lying to you. Look at my earlier videos and look at my now videos, and you can tell the difference, because every month I've pretty much been eating more raw than the previous month. Like, right now, most of the days I'm at about 90%. Sometimes it's hard because, like, if it's like holidays and the family's going out to eat, it's a little bit more difficult. But I'm telling you, like, it's not just about the eyes, it's about the entire health shift. I mean, there's just no comparison. Like, it takes a while to get adjusted to. And the one thing too is, like, your whole family has to get adjusted to getting used to you eating this way. So it's kind of, and your friends and all of this, so it's kind of an intense learning curve for everybody. And it's, there's a lot of challenging stuff, like on a psychological level, but on purely physical level, I mean, you're getting a much better health situation. You're not going to have health problems like you would on a regular diet. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So anyways, got a little too into it now. um, didn't mean to get so serious, but yeah, that was my review. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I'm sorry for not reviewing earlier. I just had a very similar eye and I thought that that was your eye, but then I looked, I'm like, oh no, it is a different picture. I don't know. Anyways, so thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, if you guys don't know, I do have an ebook for sale on how to go from a regular like regular diet, regular lifestyle to a raw food lifestyle. I'll link that below. Also, if you want to send me your eye pictures, you can do so, and I'll link that below as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.